Hello everyone and welcome back to the Spearhead cast with me, Mats. But I'm not alone today.
I'm here too. King, at your service.
We have a 3v3 on the Eastern Front. I don't get many big multiplayer games on the Eastern Front these days. Let's go through the players. Representing the Germans, we have the original OG as the Waffen-SS, without a commander yet. We have Robertos as Fallschirmjäger-Division, spread the gate for the Wehrmacht. That's an intriguing one. And then we have Captain Airstrike, also as the Waffen-SS. He is not picked the commander either. Representing the Soviet Union, we have Romero, without a commander. We have Robin Fyodorov, probably a very fitting name, as the without a commander yet either. And then we have Professor, also without a commander.
No Soviet wants to have a commander apparently today.
I guess
the conscripts are in charge.
I guess they're waiting to decide what the Germans have gone.
The Germans didn't go anything.
Oh wait,
Professor chose. Oh, they chose infantry.
Oh, so we have a
division.
Ah, so we have Soviet Rifle Division. Okay, because I believe Strelkovaya, just means soldier actually, but it's translated as rifleman, I think.
I don't know. I wish they would just have it in English.
Yeah, I'm not really a supporter of them changing the name to Russian. Like, I can understand the German things, but that's because I can pronounce it.
Well, I can't do either of those things, so...
Well, original OG seems like they have gone for Panzer Tactics as the Waffen-SS, so we are gonna see Hitler Youth coming out by looks of it as well, and as Aufklärer at the start. That's an intriguing choice.
Also, Robin chose a commander. Udanaya?
That is Shock.
I shouldn't even try to pronounce these things.
That is Shock Division. Yeah, Russian is very different from the languages we would normally speak, because it's not the same language root at all.
I'm American. I don't speak any other language.
Well, that's not what I'm saying. I'm saying, you know, like, English is a Germanic language, basically.
Yeah.
But Russian is not a Germanic language at all, which is why it sounds so different.
Ooh, conscripts are kicking ass on the bottom right, middle, whatever you want to call it.
Oh yeah, they seem to be pushing across the fields here. On my screen...
He did get a squad wiped, though, sadly.
Oh, and we have a commander choice here from Captain Airstrike. It's Propaganda, because I see that's the Totenkopf.
Oh, nice.
Oh, and that's a good grade.
Propaganda much.
Propaganda is actually really good. He's not using Volksturm at the moment, though. I guess he's just going for probably some late-game units with it.
Ooh, the original OG on the left. He has to be careful. He has a recon guy that's nearly dead.
Oh, yeah, he's taking quite a few shots. Holy shit.
That's risky. And the Fallschirmjägers took the center. Yeah, at least secured it.
Yeah, it looks like the Soviets are not contesting the village at the moment.
Nor are they taking their fuel that they have.
Yeah, that is a little bit of an oversight, I think. Maxim coming out for the Soviets. Actually, Maxim from all the Soviet players.
Maxim Strunk.
Now, you might notice the Shock player, Robin's Maxim has Shock models, which is unique when you're playing a Shock division. It can even be upgraded with body armor, so they actually get body armor on, which is pretty handy. I think only Shock gets access to that, which can be a pretty big deal.
But they have to be healed to full health, apparently, to get it.
Yeah.
So, fun.
Like, the 33% increased armor actually means, I believe, they get 1 armor point, which is more than any other infantry in the game, obviously, unless they're Shock Troopers. Which means they can actually reduce the damage of small arms bullets. So, like, MP40s and pistols will have a hard time piercing their armor.
It's a shame they only have the armor on the chest. Yeah. Probably.
Yeah, that's how
so if you hit them in the head or the legs, then you're sad.
Yeah. But it will not stop a rifle-sized bullet, I believe. It only stops smaller bullets than that. Because the body armor is not that thick, as I understand. It's just a sheet of metal, basically.
I mean, that can't be easy to run around in.
Oh, it's not.
Oh, have you done it before?
Nope, I've never been in Russian body armor, but if you zoom down on it, it does look kind of uncomfortable.
I mean, running in any of that armor, even modern ones, would be tough because you have so much other crap on you, too.
Oh, yeah. I think that's actually why...
Robin got a most in the got for one of his guys.
Oh, yeah, I can see. So they have a marksman with them.
Nice.
That will have the long-range engagements here.
Is it still OP? I know it used to be super strong.
Yeah, I don't think marksman rifles are as OP anymore. Oh, conscripts pushing up the road here. Oh, they got a Molotov off on the machine gun.
Excellent job, conscripts.
But it's still out in the open there. I think they might die here, but they're actually doing a pretty good job. They're doing a lot of amount of damage. They've been suppressed, and that's basically it for them. Oh, but a Molotov! Oh, right in the Storm Radius!
Oof. Okay, they paid for themselves there, I'd say. That was worth it.
And he is playing as rifle, which means he should get them discounted. Yeah, he's already getting them for 160 now.
But you have to have 2 command points for that, so...
Yeah, but he does have 2 command points now, so he can get conscripts cheaper.
But he isn't recruiting any.
Looks like the Mthis is securing one of the other points on the other flank here.
Ooh, he's getting a half-track.
Ooh, that's so serious. Well, Maxim setting up to counter the Germans on the other flank.
Romeo still hasn't chosen a single thing.
Yeah, he's being very patient. He's not really getting a lot of units either at the moment.
Ooh, the SS original dude. He's getting veterancy for infantry.
Oh, nice. Oh, he got the Kamkop Center. Very good to see. That Maxim is suppressing him. Looks like the Volksguard is trying to push through the fields again against Robin. They've been armed with... No, that's like normal Grenadiers, actually. They've been armed with Scope Sturmgewehrs, which is a unique weapon you get for Grenadiers if you're playing as Luftwaffe.
Honestly, I'm starting to not think this STG is that unique, seeing as like half of the Germans can get them.
Yeah, it's just depending on what unit it is, depending on the commander.
Yeah, that's amazing. I'm going to get this unique weapon. Everyone's going to get this unique weapon.
And I'm going to get it with scopes.
That is slightly more unique, but still.
Ooh, the half-track is a quad mower, actually. So this is a Lend-Lease American half-track with quad 50 cals. That's a lot of mobile anti-infantry firepower in a little package.
Go America!
It looks like original OG is not having a good lot of headway against this Maxim down here.
No, but I think he'll eventually be able to deal with it, just there's not much around. Unless he can reinforce it quick enough. Ooh, but they are building fuel points. And Romeo hasn't reinforced his engineers, so they build a lot lower.
Oh, and Romeo has also got for tank division.
Oh, he finally chose one?
Yep.
Oh, well, that explains the fuel.
Yeah, Tankovaya.
All the T-34s.
It's gonna be very hard for the Soviets to take the village, I think. The Luftwaffe set up pretty well in there with an MG-42.
If they can get artillery or something, then they can kind of deal with that. Ooh, a DP.
Oh, DPM?
Oh, DPM, not DP.
Yeah. Yeah, that thing is a pretty good light machine gun, but against an MG-42, I don't. Yeah, they're not gonna win that fight.
The whole thing was going to fall quickly.
T-70 is also in the field here. Guess they're gonna use a T-70 to fight in the village.
Okay, Romeo's Maxim made the enemy's MG retreat.
Oh, Sappers are rushing up on the Aufklar here. But the Aufklar is popping off one by one with his Gewehr 43. Oh my god, but one rifle shot there.
Ooh, and that's costly.
But he killed 4 of them in quick succession. That's impressive.
It's not as costly, actually. 270, that's still not cheap, but...
Yeah, but for 2-man squads, that's quite costly.
Yeah.
But the Gewehr 43 definitely showed its firepower in close-range engagements there.
Well, that Panzer Grenadier is dead.
And here comes the T-70, and those Storm Grenadiers have no AT weapons.
Ooh, and there's a T-70 in the middle, too.
Ooh, yeah. But I think
they damaged the cop mower, too.
I think the Russians want to take the village at this point, but it's gonna be very difficult.
They don't have any major AT in the area.
They
just have the infantry.
Yeah. You know, there's another fight here with the with Captain Airstrike against Professor. Looks like that the great assault going in on Professor conscripts. Oh, that's a pretty devastating great assault.
Oh, that combined with the artillery just wiped everything.
Oh yeah.
He needs reinforcements now.
See, the Soviets have set up a medic station here in the center, though, so they can reinforce near to the front line.
On the downside, the original OG is not doing well. Lost a Panzer Shrek squad, too.
Oh, yeah, that's not looking good at all.
At that point. It looks like his Storm Pioneers survived that.
It does look like Romero and the original OG are not most experienced players. So it's probably a good thing they were on the same flank. It's not the most experienced players that are fighting on that front.
Yeah, even fights are the most fun to watch.
Yeah, but it also looks like a Fallschirmjäger squad has been diverted southward to try and help. Oh, and they actually went in ambush. Now they're going to use the Panzerfaust on the T-70. Yep. Very nice.
Ooh, Captain Airstrike tried hitting Professor's aircraft gun.
Oof.
He almost got it with his Volkstrom.
So we're actually seeing Volkstrom on the field now, which is the unique unit available to propaganda. A cheaper infantry unit available to them. Essentially, old men and young boys conscripted to fight for Germany in the final days of the war. Under direct command of the Nazi party, so they were in a pretty bad position, you could say.
Oh, yeah. Also, Professor's using his AT gun as artillery. Go him.
That is a very Soviet thing to do. It's good to see.
You actually don't see that often.
Yeah, people need to remember to do it, because that's one of the advantages of the Soviets, because it's not an AT gun, it's a field gun. It's a very different kind of weapon. Because I believe the Russians' infantry and artillery setup is way different from like the Western powers at this point. They have a very different doctrine of waging war. But it's also why you see their machine guns are like on wheels, as an example.
Mobility.
Yep. Mobility,
makes sense.
Mobility and multi-purpose was kind of what the Soviets were going for, I'm pretty sure.
What is he doing with the Panzerjäger? The original OG.
I think...
He's just gonna die.
Oh, that's not a good position. Yeah, the Maxim's just gonna kill him.
He just ran into there for no reason. No assault or anything. That was odd to watch.
Yeah, Romero and OG are definitely not experienced, but it's good thing that the most of the battles are focused on them, it seems. We have shock troopers actually for Robin here pushing up, armed with a DPM. And the shock troopers are actually doing pretty well. Then I would kind of expect that of a freaking squad that costs 400 manpower as the Soviets.
Yeah. Expensive.
But now they're taking losses as they pull back because of the Fallschirmjägers. Fallschirmjägers are very accurate with their guns.
Oh, they have SBTs. Nice.
Oh, the shock troopers?
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't come with normal bolt actions.
That makes them just way better.
Looks like the Fallschirmjägers have been armed with FT-42s and an MG-42 as well. That's a pretty potent fire squad. And while the conscripts pushing again up here, and it's not working out well because this MG-08 is keeping them at bay. Oh, but they got mowed down. Ooh. Oh, the Storm Grenadiers and the Storm Pioneers pushing up. But I think they'll be able to fight up the Soviets here. Well, that Commissar is buffing up the Soviet troops a lot. Anyway, we have the T-70 preparing to move in by looks of it. No, it's not. I'm not sure what that T-70 is doing yet. Oh, we also have the third SS veterans on the field. I completely missed that. Unique unit available to propaganda. You can only have one of them in the field at a time. Very elite squad that can do a lot of different tasks depending on how you equip them. They're currently being reinforced.
The third SS Grenadier?
Yeah, the third SS Grenadier veterans, yeah. The one with the Iron Cross symbol. They are really good infantry, by the way. But as I said,
I would hope so.
Yeah, but you only get one of them on the field at a time, so you need to be very careful with them.
Let's see, they can get some Gewehr 43s, okay, an MG 42, scoped STGs, a scoped Gewehr, and Panzerschreck.
Yeah, they can be equipped for basically everything.
You can definitely make him a good unit, that's for certain.
Well, they
must come with bolt actions, though.
Yeah, they come with bolt actions. That said, they are very accurate with them, because I believe they are considered elites. So
yeah, I would hope so. Oh, they still have also been unable to take the center.
Yeah, the Germans, the Luftwaffe is still holding. Then again, they do have a lot of Fallschirmjägers. And Fallschirmjägers are pretty competent. Looks like the Luftwaffe is being called. Ooh! Yeah, T-3476.
Yeah, Professor has it.
Also,
Robin's getting another AT gun?
Not a bad choice.
I mean, it's artillery, so there's that.
Looks like Professor also has a sniper team. Unique unit available to a rifle company, I'm pretty sure, rifle division. Essentially, it said,
Ah!
instead of a recon team, you get a sniper team instead.
Yeah, that's handy. And also, Romeo is now attacking the middle. He almost completely abandoned the left there.
Huh. Oh, the veteran SS are trying to push you up, but that's a lot of fire coming their way. They throw the smoke though, good to see. It's gonna allow them a safe retreat, almost. But the Soviets are pretty clumped up in that area. One good artillery strike could hurt them bad.
That's for sure. But he would also have to know they're clumped up, so there is that.
And here comes the big Soviet push for the village here. I'm not sure that's gonna work at that angle, just because they're Fallschirmjägers. Because those Fallschirmjägers are pretty well equipped.
They don't have any artillery or commanders there. Like if Robin would have moved his commanders over, that could get the building cleared.
Oh yeah.
At least temporarily.
Yeah, all these Fallschirmjäger, that's a lot of elite infantry for Robertus.
Oof. But due to Romeo leaving his end, now it's completely empty.
Yeah, and the original is trying to make a push now, it looks like, with a Puma and everything.
Full on push. And he's going to arrive too? Nothing.
there's no Russians to defend it. Oh, but Romeo is getting a KV-1.
Oh, really? Ooh, nice. Oh, he can get an IS-2. I didn't know that.
Yeah, he is tank division. Oh, big Soviet push towards Captain Airstrike's forward base. T-34 and the SU. Oh, well, the half-track. Oh, but the artillery strike is hurting them. Ooh! Half-track is almost taken out.
He won't be able to destroy that area, though.
Was that the only Sturmfear has been out with a Panzer strike? So the officer...
that T-34 nearly died, or was about to.
Artillery called in on the German forward base, though. Not that big artillery.
T-34 is down, though.
Yeah, that's gonna hurt.
Ooh. Robertos has a Kettenwerfer.
Ooh. That's one of the
scary.
unique weapon available to Fallschirmjäger. Essentially a small and very powerful rocket launcher. Fires an 8.8 centimeter rocket, so essentially has the same caliber as a Tiger tank, basically. So pretty big rocket.
Yeah, it's kind of terrifying.
If you want to survive on the field for Romero, we need to see what he decides to do with it, though. Soviets are securing the village. At least for now.
That's surprising.
Oh, but they're pulling back because the Luftwaffe has been called in.
Oh, I just realized Roberto's has a puncture. Reinforcing out there.
The Stuka just mowed down the shock troopers out in the open with a strafing run.
Ooh, that sucks.
That's gonna be painful. You'd actually see them crawling on the ground, still wounded. Oh god, that's horrible. And the Stuka just keeps strafing. But the Stuka's been shut down.
Right the air assault. And more artillery coming in.
Good usage of it.
Zone is becoming dead.
KV-1 is pushing towards OG's position. I'm not sure OG can stop a KV-1.
Did Puma penetrate it?
No, it only has 50 millimeter. That's not going to be big enough. And he has no Panzerfaust on any of these units. That's stormtroopers, not grenadiers.
Oh, Puma's gone.
I don't think he has anything that can stop this KV. That's not a good thing.
Yeah, he has 0 units, just period, that can hurt it.
He's trying
The
to call
artillery
it,
is it.
but even that's only 8 centimeters. That's not going to be enough.
But it's enough to scare him.
Oh, and the Rakettenwerfer is doing some hurt in the village, almost destroying the T-70.
Yeah, but he keeps going too much with KV on its own. The Recording Worker is near.
Oh yeah. And an 8.8 centimeter rocket will definitely penetrate the KV.
The good news is the Return Warfare isn't the longest of ranges.
Oh yeah.
Oh, just flanked around and is tearing them to shreds.
Yeah, and if you actually look in the KV's turret, it actually has a machine gun in the back. So it can actually shoot from behind itself as well.
Oh, Romeo has 2 KV-1s.
Yeah, so why not?
And he's getting a T-34?
85, yeah.
Yeah, 85.
Oh, this German position is just being overrun by heavy tanks here. Why is he even staying around? He should just retreat at this point. Oh, Stuk is moving out to try and help.
Yeah. Can the Stuk deal with it?
One penetrating shot, but he's a bit too close. I don't think the Stuk can fight against these KVs.
One's damaged decent, and they're being distracted by infantry,
And he did just jam the turret of one.
Why hasn't he retreated the infantry?
I have no idea.
A little odd.
Stuk is still trying to duel with them, but I think the KV might get too close. Oh, yeah, KV got him. Stuk did do a lot of damage though.
Oh, but that KV's gone.
Oh,
Going
yeah.
to die.
Yeah, double rockets killed it. Because that Fallschirmjäger has a Panzerschreck. I don't think it will. And
It looks
he
like
got it.
That KV is at least. Oh, so close.
Real good shot there from the Fallschirmjägers.
Romeo ain't doing anything. Romeo, move!
Oh, Romeo, do something! An OG, get some more units out and move! But this Fallschirmjäger Angriffsgruppe with the Panzerschreck is definitely gonna be good at hunting tanks.
Yeah.
Oh, they actually have the modified Panzerschreck if you read the description. Because they've shortened it. They've cut off a bit of the front of it. I guess that's something the Fallschirmjägers did? To make it more mobile?
Superior range and accuracy while improving on portability.
Yeah, so I guess that's...
Nice.
Yeah, so that's field modified. That's pretty cool. Like, then again, Fallschirmjägers do tend to have a lot of field modified equipment, as they generally do.
Look, honestly, what probably happened is it was so overheated by firing too much, they just cut off the front of it. So we could still fire with it.
I don't think that 85 is gonna...
Head cannon.
I don't think that 85 is gonna do well if another Panzerschreck shot hits it. Oh, it missed though! But he's not using high explosive shells, probably because Romeo doesn't know that's a thing. But they missed again!
Wow.
Oh, but it looks like OG's throwing a smoke grenade to cover.
Aw. How nice.
Oh, but that mortar's hurting. Yeah, and the Fallschirmjäger's pulling back. Now, there's nothing to stop the 85, because that F1 is not going to match against 85. Yeah, F1's not going to do anything there.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Well, I don't know what happened in my game pro, so keep going.
Okay. Like, I just...
Sure.
You are still in the game, right? Huh. Anyway, let's see. Looks like there's a little Stuk fighting here in the center in the village. And the Fallschirmjägers are still doing a pretty good job.
Maybe?
Yeah, you seem to be lacking a little bit. Hopefully it's nothing serious.
I don't know. It shouldn't even affected the replay.
Yeah, you're probably still around the same time as me, hopefully.
I'm at 2316 currently.
2316. I'm at 24.
As I said, my game froze.
Yeah, I'll just pause it for a bit. Tell me when you are up at 2415.
2450?
2415.
15.
Maybe I can have a look around the field.
Oh, I'm just watching things in like fast forward.
So just tell me when you're at 2415.
There.
Okay, and
Hold
starting
on.
again.
I just know there was a bunch of shooting. You said starting?
Yep, starting again now. Oh, the Soviets are pushing with the Commissar buffing them. He's ordered a charge. He's ordered to victory. But they're gonna get mowed down there by all those Germans. Oh. Oh, that's painful.
Victory looks like cowards to me.
I think that commissar is a little bit disappointed.
I think they all are.
And these Fallschirmjägers just causes so much trouble.
I mean, highly elite, skilled troops? Yeah, they're gonna cause trouble.
Oh, the Luftwaffe is coming in again, and the Soviets are bunched up there in the fields. That's not a good position to be in.
Romeo got another 85. I feel like Romeo is new not only to Spearhead, but to COH itself.
Potentially.
Because he is not reinforcing his guys.
Yeah, that might be a problem. That F1 is not going to be able to stop these T-34s, I'm pretty sure. And Robin says he's going to go. That's a bad timing.
Robin's in Russian.
Well, he's retreating. He's retreating everything.
I thought. But okay.
Ah, he has a son, okay.
Oh, children. Need to dispose of them all. They ruin video games.
Professor is...
You don't have a son. I agree.
Looks like Professor has a heavy mortar though, and that's already getting 11 kills. Very impressive. The heavy mortar is kind of scary. Yeah, it's getting some really good hits into the German positions.
Oh, I love the heavy mortar.
Yeah, fires 120mm shells. That's a pretty big deal. But the Luftwaffe is securing a lot of territory now. These Fallschirmjägers have basically carried this battle, it feels like.
Yeah, I'm definitely going to say the MVP of this fight is Robertas and his Fallschirmjägers.
Overall, Fallschirmjägers are just very good infantry, but it does make up for the fact that Luftwaffe gets no real good heavy tanks late game. Which is probably why you see they're going for Stuks instead.
Well, technically speaking, he should be relying on the original OG as Panzer.
Yeah.
For any tanks. And propaganda, don't they get Tigers or something?
They get a Tiger Ace they can call in very late.
So, they can get tanks.
Yeah, propaganda
There can be tanks.
Propaganda is kind of a mixed match of a lot of stuff. Which is kind of the point behind the idea of propaganda, I'm pretty sure.
So wait, did Robin leave without actually leaving the game?
Oh my god, I think he did. He's not actually in... He didn't actually leave. Oh my god.
That makes it even worse.
Fallschirmjägers is taking losses against the T-34-76. And the T-34-76 is going to load a high explosive here. Yep. That might be a dead Fallschirmjäger squad. And it is.
Yay!
Meanwhile, looks like Romero has a lot of stuff just waiting around. A lot of stuff from the original OG. He's getting a Panzer 48 though.
Well, Robin's moving again.
Oh, yeah, he might be back then.
I don't know. Is it a Russian? Is it AI or a player?
It's a player. You can actually check if there's like a computer screen on the faction selection, on the player selections. It'll be an AI at that point.
Cool. Didn't know that.
Panzer 4, ready.
I guess
Freaking children.
Yeah, it happens. Oh, and that Soviet recon squad just got mowed down by the MG42 in the street. On the road, anyway.
Yeah. Not good.
Now, Romeo does have 85s, and I don't think the original OG is gonna have the micro to deal with 85s, even if Romeo is new. Because the 85 just needs to hit, and it'll cut through most German tanks. We do have a lot of Stuks, though, for the Luftwaffe. 3 Stuks, that's a lot of infantry support.
Bro, he has quite a few infantry.
Well,
He spent his resources well, that's for sure.
But Romeo needs to make a move somewhere. Looks like the Soviets are... Yeah, they're moving around because the Luftwaffe is back again. The Soviets seem more AA, really. Because the Luftwaffe is just playing with them.
Do any of them even have AA?
Nope.
No, it all died.
Yes, these Stukas are essentially just flying circles around the Russians. Literally.
That's one T-34 dead. Oh, damn. Bombed.
Yeah, this is kind of what air superiority has. Yes.
If America was in this fight, this wouldn't be happening. America's the one with air superiority.
Oh yeah.
We will always have air superiority.
Oh, they looks like a what's it called? Robin is getting a half track though with AA.
Good. Nobody needs to.
Panzer 4J still holding up there. No T-3045s in that flank. Oh, there's one T-3045 actually. They're trying to save a T-70, but not in time.
Ah, that poor T-70.
Now the Panzer 4J is not going to be able to brawl with the 85, I think, at range. I don't think the Stuks are either. The 85 has a pretty competent gun. Let's see. The Germans are slowly pushing further and further up.
Slowly but surely.
In fact, these Fallschirmjägers are slowly creeping up along the hedgerows and the stone fences. I guess this is
Bombed them to oblivion.
this is kind of the terrain the Fallschirmjägers are kind of good in, but then again, they're also very good in urban combat, actually. Generally, elite infantry just do very well in urban environments for the most part.
Well, what do you expect?
Oh, Panzer 4J coming for the T-3045s. Loading a heat shell. And he takes out one. Ooh, good shot there, but then he gets taken out by an 85.
We are suffering vehicle losses.
What the hell is a P-35?
What's a P-45?
Yeah. One of the Fallschirmjägers get K-98s and P-35, or K-98S/P-35. The hell?
I'm not sure
What
what
kind of
the
version is that?
I'm not sure what the P-35 version is.
The Maschinengewehr team is
I'm
ready.
kind of curious.
Well, you have two screens. You can probably look it up.
Now with COH2, it does not like windowed mode.
Yeah, I know that.
Have been reduced by 1.
So I'll just utilize my Steam Google.
Man. E-35. It might be a pistol.
Check. Check weapon.
Oh, it's a Czech weapon. Okay.
Our brave infantry is dying.
What kind of weapon? Is it just a rifle?
If it's the right one, it's a post-war rifle? What? No,
It's
can't be right.
probably not that then. Try and type Fallschirmjäger P-35. Oh, 85. Oh! Stugan's 85. That's not good for the... Oh, but Fallschirmjägers helped it. Oh, Romeo is getting an IS-2. And Original OG is getting a Tiger.
P-35 Oh, the P-35 is a 9mm pistol?
Okay, so it's a German pistol then. Oh, so it looks like Romero has that stupid mod match, so I guess Romero doesn't really enjoy the mod. Oh,
What
and
about Romero?
he said stupid mod match. Looks like Captain Airstrike has called in the French SS. That was one of the battle groups she gets propaganda. So he's called in the Charlemagne.
Not the Charlemagne.
Yeah, French SS. These are actually the SS guys that actually defended the German Reichstag. Oh, it looks like Romero has left the game. Okay. So Romero is now an AI. Let's see if they can handle a Soviet AI.
Weissman's is under attack.
At this stage of the game, yeah.
I'm just sort of somewhat doubting Original OG's capabilities to do it. Personally.
If it was an expert AI. I don't know what AI level these things come in at.
Very true.
On the plus side, Romero, and now the AI, has an IS-2.
Yep, and the IS-2 is pretty damn powerful, if you use correctly. But yeah,
This is an AI we're talking about. It's not going to be used correctly.
oh, definitely not.
Whoa, there's a Tiger on the field too.
Yep, Tiger from Original OG. Guess he's actually doing his job as Panzer Division. He called in the Panzers. Not sure what that means. Not sure what Pepega means.
I'm not worried about it. No, when did Robin get a KV-2?
Oh yeah, he's shocked, so he probably built it up at some point. And Robin left! Oh my god.
Well,
It's,
this is a German game, that's for sure.
it's up to Professor now? Okay, that's gonna be a hard sell. That said, he is playing as Soviets, who knows? But I personally don't see him winning at this point.
Oh, definitely not.
I said the AI will be a lot more aggressive.
It will be, but it's not going to be a threat to Roberto's.
No, definitely not.
He's shown to be a very skilled player, and AI are not a threat to him.
And he is covering his flanks pretty well.
And Captain Airstrike's a good player too.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
proven that. So they both could easily handle AI. Original OG, I think he'd be the only one who couldn't handle the AI, possibly.
Well, the Germans definitely have to take out this IS-2 on this flank somehow. Oh, and Stuk is going for a flanking shot. Oh, one penetration. And the Raketenwerfer is getting into position.
And it's the KV-2's dead. The
And
IS-2's injured.
yeah, I don't think the AI knows how to use... Oh, the Tiger's gonna get a rear shot. Yeah.
Most of the AI don't know how to do this stuff.
AI really,
AI?
AI really doesn't know how to do heavy tanks. Heavy tanks require a lot of micromanagement.
AI don't know how to use normal tanks.
Oh, yeah. I guess if the original OG just micros his Tiger, he might be fine. But you can actually do
Well,
a lot...
hopes he has support from the Fallschirmjäger.
Because if you just micro your Tiger tank and you have support around you, you generally can do okay. Because well micro Tiger tank is not a bad thing.
Oh, interesting. The Fallschirmjägers don't cost more to reinforce.
Yeah, not
They
like...
don't come in near instantly.
Yeah.
That's a nice that's a difference than the American version.
It's the same with the British they have one, they also play very differently.
It's a shame I just don't like playing the Brits.
Oh yeah, they're just pushing up the third positions now. It's actually a surprise that Professor's not thrown in the towel yet, but I guess he wants to make Stalin proud or something.
I think he just wants to take as many of them with him as he can.
Sounds about right. The Germans are just slowly pushing back the frontier here. Even Stuka bombs landing in now.
I mean, that was simply to capture or decap a point.
Oh yeah.
It's probably faster to do that than to actually send in infantry.
Oh, it really is. I also think it's a fairly cheap ability. Yeah, only 60 munitions.
Wow, that is cheap. Yeah, if you got the excess munitions, why not?
Yep. What? Robin's shock engineers using the shock hand mortar destroyed a Stuk frontally with it?
Damn.
I'm honestly surprised. I think it's that powerful. It's a heavily modified Mosin rifle with a mortar attached.
Well then.
That's fascinating.
Neato.
Yeah, the Germans are slowly pushing further and further up now. Second Tiger coming out for original OG. I don't think OG is understanding exactly how to play Panzer yet, because it's not just tanks, you also need to get Panzer grenadiers to support the tanks. That's what...
Well, at this point, let him have his fun.
Oh yeah, I know.
It's now basically a match versus AI.
I know, I'm just really stating that if you want to support your tanks well, you need to get Panzer grenadiers. That's kind of what they're there for. It's even in the name.
Yeah, but that requires getting non-tanks.
Very true.
How dare you suggest such a thing? You bastard.
Well, that Tiger tank is taking a while to roll around. Good thing.
There's the other tiger.
Good thing Company Heroes 2 doesn't have realistic. Actually, that's probably not a good thing it doesn't, because Tiger tanks have neutral traverse in real life, which means they will be able to turn a lot faster than in this game, actually.
Well, maybe they'll do that for Company of Heroes 3.
Who the hell knows? At least with those side armor will be a thing in Company Heroes 3, which is a big deal.
I wonder who will be OP in Company of Heroes 3, though. I know early in Company of Heroes 2, it was Germans for like ages.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure it's gonna be the British from what I saw in the pre-alpha personally, but that might change.
But you were only fighting AI, not players. Players have a tendency to find the most overpowered bullshit.
Oh yeah, at least the Panther will not be straight up, I'm the better tank all the time now because of the side armor. Because the Panther may have more frontal armor than the Tiger, but it has weaker side armor than the Panzer IV, as an example. So the Panther is very vulnerable to flanking in Common Heroes 3. And if you're a Panther commander, your main objective is just keep your front to the enemy. That's kind of the main thing.
In this kind of game, though, it's not that easy.
Oh yeah.
You can't always do that. If a map is designed well, or it's not a bridge map.
Oh yeah.
Another vehicle has been lost in the defense of the Rodina.
And the Soviet AI just does not give up.
I mean, it's an AI.
Very
you'd
true.
expect.
And I'm also surprised the Professor's getting free T-2476s.
He's just bored.
He's just throwing
This
meat.
point's like, that's it.
He's throwing meat into the grinder. He's gonna force the Germans to destroy the base, isn't he?
I think he might, at this rate. He hasn't surrendered. Stupid phone.
One of our machine guns has been silenced. Standing by.
Oh, Tiger Ace has also arrived now for Captain Airstrike. Arriving with a high explosive incendiary shrapnel round instead of a high explosive round.
Panzer IV battle cruiser.
Which is a very intriguing kind of round in all honesty. It's shrapnel and incendiary?
That's kind of terrifying.
Yep.
Wow, I actually think Professor is going to make him destroy the base.
Yeah, he might be. With Tiger Ace leading though, I don't think the Soviets can do anything to stop that frontally. He also has the third SS veterans nearby with scope Sturm Gewehr and an LMG-42. Them working alongside a Tiger Ace, that's a deadly combination. Meanwhile, the Tiger's moving up here now from the original OG.
Too many tigers. That's what, 3 in this fight?
Yeah, we have 3 Tiger tanks in this battlefield.
Wow, that is as many tigers as America encountered in the war.
Yeah, America didn't really face any actual Tigers, I believe.
No, one of them they were loading onto a car, so, like a train car.
Yep.
It's a kind of unfair fight.
I think it was mostly the British and the Soviets that faced Tigers.
Yeah, but in war you assume just everything is like the most threatening thing ever.
Well, that was the thing that
Perceived that way.
That was the thing that happened from its reputation in Africa. That when the Americans and British went to France, they had this phobia that any tank they encountered would be a Tiger tank.
I mean, if you prepare for the worst, that's probably going to let you be best off in the
Oh.
engagement.
Oh yeah. I do think America did face King Tigers.
Forward elements report and infantry units.
Because I'm pretty sure they had King Tigers during the Battle of the Bulge, and that was mostly the Americans. But I'm pretty sure most of the normal Tigers were busy on the Eastern Front against the Russians.
Yeah, and the Russians were kicking ass too. It's not in this fight.
Yeah, looks like the Germans had a break here thanks to these Tiger tanks. And that the Soviet commanders were a little bit, drunk. No,
They're
that's,
Russians. They're always drunk.
yeah, probably not the right word. Probably motivated. They were not all probably motivated. That's it. Should we say that? And there we go, Professor surrenders. The Soviets are pulling back for another attempt at a breakthrough later.
Yeah, they got the people for it.
Yep, looks like the Germans managed to hold off. I hope you all enjoyed this one. I'll see you all in the next one, everyone. Bye-bye!